Hello dear students, welcome back to the NCERT class of 10th standard. Dear students, we are studying about the acid, base and salts, in which, dear students, in previous class we have studied about the acids, bases and salts. Completely we have studied in the previous class. Now we are going to start the third concept, that is about the salt. Dear students, how the salt is forming, what is meant by salt, that we are going to learn today. The salts are formed by the mixing of cations or anions, or when cations and anions combines, it forms a salt. See dear students, and also we can explain in another way, we can define in another way, that is a salt is formed by the mixing of acids and bases. See here what happens, dear students, when acids like sodium chloride combines with a base like acids like hydrochloric acid combines with a base like sodium hydroxide, it forms, when acid like a hydrochloric acid combines with a sodium hydroxide, it forms a salt like a sodium chloride, NaCl. It is a salt. See, the salts are formed by the combination of acids and bases. Sodium hydroxide is a base. Base are those chemical substances which contains hydroxide ions or hydroxyl ions. Acids are those chemical substances which contains hydrogen ion concentration in aqueous solution. See, when acids and bases mix, it forms the salts. When acid like a hydrochloric acid combines with a base like sodium hydroxide, it forms a sodium chloride. See here, the salts are formed by the mixing of acids and bases. Salts are formed by the mixing of acids and bases. Or we can also say that the mixing of cations or anions. Cations and anions, it forms the salts, isn't it? How the salt is formed, that we have studied. See, the salts are formed by the combination of cations and anions. The next, or the salts are formed by the mixing of acids and bases, it forms the salts. Then now dear students, we are going to learn the types of salt. See, we are going to classify the types of salts. See dear students, here normally there are three types of salts are there. The first one is normal salt, the second one is acidic salt, the third one is basic salt. The next, dear students, normal salt. To which salt we are calling the normal salt? See, those salts which does not contains any replaceable hydroxide ions or the hydrogen ion. See here, NaCl is a normal salt. It does not have any hydrogen or OH ions. It is totally free from hydrogen and hydroxide ions. It does not contains any hydrogen or hydroxide ions. Yes? The normal salt is a salt which does not contains any replaceable hydrogen ion or hydroxyl ions. Such salts are called as the normal salts. That is NaCl, that is sodium chloride, or the common salt that we are using in the food, that is normal salt. It does not contains any hydrogen or hydroxide ions. Such salts are called as the normal salts. Next, come to the next salt, that is acidic salt. Acids, you know that acids, meaning of acids. Acids are those chemical substances which contains hydrogen ion. For example, HCl is an acid which contains hydrogen ion. H2SO4 which contains hydrogen ion. HNO3 which contains hydrogen ion. Yes. The acids are those chemical substances which contains hydrogen ion. Here acidic salt the salt which contains at least one or more hydrogen atom or replaceable hydrogen atom or hydrogen ions, such salts are called as the acidic salt. The salt which contains one or more replaceable hydrogen atom or the hydrogen ion, such salts are called as the acidic salt. Yes. Next, come to the next salt, that is basic salt. Basic means base which contains hydroxyl ion, OH ion. Base means OH ion, OH minus ions. Basic substance are those substances which contains hydroxide ions. See here, dear students, salt which contains at least one or more replaceable hydroxide ions or hydroxyl ions. Such salts are called as the basic salts. Isn't it? Next, dear students, after this one, we are going to learn now about some important salts, how it is forming. See, different salts in your textbook he has given. Common salt, sodium hydroxide also he has given, one base is there. Then next, the washing soda, baking soda, plasters of Paris. Different salts he has given, in which we are going to learn one by one. Today we are going to study, that is about the sodium chloride salt, that is common salt, about their preparation and uses of that common salt we are going to study. How the sodium chloride, common salt, that is NaCl, common salt that we are using in the food, common salt. First of all, that is how the preparation is going on. The sodium chloride we are commonly extracting from the seawater. Seawater we are extracting, later we study. That's why we are calling it as a rock salt. But and also in the laboratory we can prepare the common salt. The common salt is prepared, see, by the chemical, see, the NaCl is prepared by the reaction between the sodium hydroxide and hydrochloric acid. See what happens? We can prepare in the laboratory the sodium chloride by mixing sodium hydroxide base with an acid hydrochloric acid, then we will get a sodium chloride. When a base like sodium hydroxide mixes with an acid like a sodium chloride, hydrochloric acid, it forms a sodium chloride and a water molecule is formed. That you have studied in the previous class, that is about the neutralization reaction, where the salt is produced, salt and water molecule is produced. Here the salt is prepared by the mixing of a base and the acid, that is sodium hydroxide and hydrochloric acid, that will produce a salt like a sodium chloride. And normally we are extracting the salt from seawater. That seawater contains the salt, that's why it is a salty. The seawater is a salty today. The next, dear students, and that is obtained by that is dissolving the whatever the minerals which are present in the rocks, the sodium ions and chlorine ions that is present in the salt. By dissolving this one, that's why it forms by forms in the seawater. That's why we are saying that is a rock salt. Next, about the uses of salts. Uses of salts. The first one, see here, in the preparation of different chemical substances, see the chemicals like washing soda, we are using the sodium chloride. In the preparation of washing soda also we are using the sodium chloride. Next, baking soda, we are using the sodium chloride. Then after this one, hydrochloric acid also. For the preparation of hydrochloric acid also we are using the sodium chloride. And also for the preparation of sodium hydroxide also, NaOH, sodium hydroxide also, we are using the sodium chloride. Yes. The next, dear students, after this one, it is used in the leather industry for the leather tanning. In the leather industry, when we go there they are using they are dipping the, means they in the leather industry, the leathers are stored in the salt water. That is, in the leather tanning we are using the salt. The next, it is an essential component of the food. The salt is an essential component of food, and also the salt is using for the preservation of food also. preservation of food, we are using the salts, isn't it? Next, dear students, the next important, that is biological importance of salts. Biological, in our body, what are the importance? What are the importance of salts in our body? See, dear students, salt contains sodium ion, that is Na plus Cl minus ions, sodium ions. The importance of sodium ion, see, in our body, the sodium ion is present, which is present in the sodium chloride, that helps in the muscle contraction. Whatever the muscles are getting contract, it is due to the presence of sodium ions. If sodium ions are not present in our body, what happens? The muscles will not show any contraction or any movements, isn't it? For the muscle contraction, it needs the sodium ions, and for the nerve impulses, whatever the messages are getting transferred in our body through the nose, it is by the nerves, and these nerves, whatever the messages are getting transferred are the nerve impulses. We can say the impulses are getting transferred from the sense organs to the brain, and brain back to the sense organs. It is by the nerves, and it is by the ions of sodium. Sodium ions conduct the electrical impulses or the nerve impulses in our body. That's why the sodium ion is very essential, that we are obtaining from the salt. The next, NaCl gets converted into the hydrochloric acid, which helps in the digestion. See, dear students, in our stomach, hydrochloric acid is releasing normally, and also further, if we consume the salt, that salt helps in the preparation of sodium chloride in the stomach, that helps in the digestion of food. Then after this one, dear students, during dehydration, loss of water occurs. Due to the dehydration, loss of water occurs. Due to the loss of water, see what happens, dear students? Along with the water, the sodium ion also gets lost. Sodium, when dehydration occurs, dehydration means the removal of water, or the excretion of water, more water from the body, due to which what happens, dear students? Sodium ions are also released out from the body, by which we are getting the muscle cramps and all. Then we can control it by taking the ORS, that is oral rehydrations, that contains sodium chloride. That sodium chloride, then when we consume the sodium chloride, we will get the relief, by which we will get the relief. Then here we have completed about the one salt. The next remaining salt we will study in the next class. Thank you.